Hello and welcome to another edition of Ask Coach Stone. Coach, how are you doing on today?
Man, my brother, how you doing, Mister Brother Preacher Bailey? Doing well, sir. How you doing today?
I'm all right. How did the previous Zoom go in last week?
Went well, excellent. I'll tell you what, thank you so much for your not only just your prayers, your support. It's going very well. It's catching on, so I'm really excited about what's going on.
All right. And then how can people be a part of it, get the invite for the
Oh
Zoom?
man, yes, sir. Please, guys, listen to me. If you want to get connected with me, send me an email. It's askcoachstone@gmail.com. That's askcoachstone@gmail.com. Please drop your request there. Anything that you want me to talk about, please email me. We'll be glad to visit that for you, gentlemen.
Now, I also wanted to ask you now, what you do this on Tuesday, so it's Eastern Standard Time. So what time do you have the session?
My session start at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday. Okay. Every Tuesday at 8 o'clock.
All right. Well, what's our subject for today, Coach Stone?
Well, you know how I am. I always try to challenge my men. So I just want the guys to stay motivated. And that's what we're going to talk about, ways to stay motivated as a man. There's some things that we as men need to do to stay motivated. And one of the things to stay motivated, we need to regularly review your goals and progress. We as men need to really slow down a little bit. We need to evaluate where we are. So this is what I'm saying. We need to regularly review the goals and progresses.
All right. So let's talk about the goals. What are some of the goals?
Well, I call it the formula. So if you guys listen to me today, if you use this formula, it'll keep you on track. So there's some things I'm going to share with you so you can kind of understand what I'm saying. Number one, make sure it's specific. We need to narrow down what we're trying to do. So a lot of times we get a lot of good ideas. We're very excited. We want to start these projects. Well, that's great. But guess what? Let's narrow down for one thing that we can do and we do well. So let's be specific. Number two, it needs to be measurable, Brother Bailey. It needs to be measurable. Don't get something so huge that if it don't happen, now you discouraged and now you beating yourself up because you made this thing so large and so big you couldn't complete the task. Now you're beating yourself up. Also, make sure it's achievable. Make sure it's achievable as well. But it needs to be realistic as well too. It needs to be realistic. What are you doing? Well, is it realistic or there's some far-fetched thing that's so far out in space that nobody can see your vision or the heartbeat? And the last thing is your time frame. See, men need to be challenged. What are your weekly challenges? What are your monthly challenge? What is your yearly challenge? Men need to be challenged every day, sir. So I just want to encourage the men, listen, you should have a weekly challenge. You should have a monthly challenge. You should have a yearly challenge, Brother Bailey.
I got you. And also, I think, it's like when it comes to New Year's resolutions, don't set nothing that you can't obtain. So I agree with you on that. And then also, I think the most important thing is the company you keep. You got to watch yourself. If you're hanging around people that's negative, you got people that's doing wild things. Hate to say it might be one of your old boys you went to school with, and they still cussing and drinking and talking about other things. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yes, sir. And that's great. That's excellent what you said, because that leads me to my next point. Have a support system. Have a support system. If you really want to be motivated, guys, guess what? You need to be around motivated people. Find mentors. Surround yourself with positive people that's going in the same direction that you want to go. If you really want the information, if you really need to be in that space, well, you got to find those people that's already in that space, Brother Bailey.
Yeah, because sometimes, you get married or so, sometimes you got some family member that's all up in your Kool-Aid and they want to be up in there. And then when the drama goes on, you ask them and you kind of have to just say, well, listen, this is what y'all do. Say, man, I'm praying for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you give them some bad advice, you might be sleeping on the couch or you might be in the doghouse.
That's right.
That's why we ask the man coach, Coach Stone, all this stuff.
Hey, look here, man. Bring it on. Bring it to me. And that leads me to my next point. Man, listen to me, man. Recognize your roadblocks. Recognize your roadblocks. What's holding you back? This is what I call it, Brother Bailey. Check your self-esteem meter. Your self-esteem, your self-worth, your self-confidence. You need to check those meters as men. Because a lot of times we get depressed and we don't know we're depressed. We don't have no self-esteem, no enthusiasm. And guess what? When things not going well for us as men, guess what? We isolate ourselves. We shut down. We need to stop that, Brother Bailey.
Yeah, well, I think what you have to do is sometimes you got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, am I coachable? Can I just take the time to listen sometimes?
Yeah,
Okay, listen because their egos get in the way.
No. And with that said, check your fears. Maybe you have limited vision, guys. Maybe you have limited vision. Maybe it's your execution, gentlemen. Maybe you're not executing it right. You get all this information, you got all this stuff going on in your mind, but you don't know how to carry it out. You don't know how to put it in motion, put it in action, and that hurts us as men because people get frustrated with us, whether it's our wives or our business partners, because we procrastinate too long and we don't know how to execute, and we don't, like you said, we don't know how to ask for help. So we need to have that support system, but we need to check out that fear meter that's going on in our mind that might be holding us back, Brother Bailey.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to wrap up my comment. If you want to find out about yourself, get in the car with about 2 or 3 other people and find out who the backseat driver is and see if you can follow directions. You're right, go left, where you going? Come on, talk to me, Bishop.
You're right about it, brother. And listen, man, I want to encourage the guy today. Look at my next point of this. Listen to this. Be nice to yourself, guy. Listen to it. Let me break that down. Be nice to yourself. Look, practice positive self-talk. Learn how to love on yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself, gentlemen. We all make mistakes. We all fail. But guess what? Fail forward. Make sure you keep a positive attitude. See the good things out of it. You say, you know what? I didn't pass that test. I didn't do it well, but guess what? I'm not quitting. Come on, talk to me, Brother Bailey.
All right. Well, you laid it all down. Ain't nothing else for me to say except one more thing. Give them the subject one more time, what our subject was today, so they can figure it out.
Well, listen, Brother Bailey, I'm going to say it again. How to stay motivated as a man.
All right. I got it written down. Once again, how can people reach you and how can they join you?
But listen, look here, guys, send me a request. You want to be on that Tuesday night call on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. Just email at askcoachstone@gmail.com. That's askcoachstone@gmail.com. And we need your support as well. You can hit my Cash App, the $,
All right, Coach Stone. We look forward to talking to you again real soon. And for
Yes,
everybody
sir.
that's checking us out, thank you so much for being on board with us with another edition of Ask Coach Stone.
Good day.